Thank you. I love you. Regina, my dear, dear Regina, my sister, thank you for being here tonight as a source of support and encouragement and joy. Working alongside you has been one of the highlights of my career. You are, for me and for so many, a bright, bright light. Thank you. It is because of the love and support of my friends and my family that I stand here this evening. I offer a lifetime and beyond of gratitude to my sister, Danette, my husband, Courtney, and our beautiful children, Bronwyn and Slater, whom I'm blessed to have with me this evening. Rest on your feet. Look at them. They have each in their own way made space in our lives to allow me the freedom to be a sister, a mother, a wife, and an actor. I love you wholly and deeply. To the women who shower me with heavenly love, my mother Betty and my Aunt Golden, both who loved and nurtured me in spite of their concerns that I chose to use my Yale degrees to pursue acting. I say thank you. Thank you for the gift of allowing me to chase my dreams. Thank you to my amazing team, Daryl, Leslie, Stephen, Jeffrey, Bill, Anita, Gilda, DeAndre, Jennifer, Randy, as well as Bassett Vance Productions, Lynette, Lonnie, Eric, and Chelsea. I sincerely appreciate all that you do with me and for me each day. Thank you to every director, casting director, producer, studio exec, costume designer, hair and makeup team, production design team, as well as fellow cast members and crew, whom I've had the pleasure to work alongside while making magic. Thank you. Thank you to the Academy and the Board of Governors for this award. I have considered acting my calling and not just my career. I do this work because I find it meaningful, and I hope in some way that it makes a difference and has an impact. To be recognized in this way for what I love doing is truly wonderful, and I am beyond grateful. You know, Lena Horne once said, "It's so nice to get flowers while you can yet still smell the fragrance." And indeed, it is. You know, I have had to let it sink in that I am the second Black actress to receive an honorary Oscar, the first being my dear friend and mentor, the late Cicely Tyson, in 2018. Having a chance to work with and learn from Ms. Tyson is one of the most memorable and treasured experiences of my career and life. And I hope that she is smiling from the heavens that I'm able to join her in this circle of recognition, knowing that she was so impactful to me as an actress and as a woman. I thought long and hard about what I'd say this evening. This, for me, is not just another award. It's a testament to my legacy. This trophy represents my contributions to this medium of film, all that I've given of my mind, body, and spirit as an actress who is a Black woman. So, do I go the route of saying a few words of gratitude for what this moment means to me? Or do I give voice to what I hope this moment should mean for generations of Black actresses to come? As I look to the future, I think that it would be of service to face that which we all must contend as we look toward tomorrow and beyond. So, if you will open your hearts and minds, I'll just share my personal reflection. You know, we're days away from Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. And something he once said touched my spirit in thinking about what I would say this evening. We are not makers of history. We are made by history. To put what this moment means to me in historical context, my mind traveled back to February 29th, 1940, the 12th Annual Academy Award, the ceremony when actor, singer, songwriter Hattie McDaniel became the first Black person to ever win an Oscar. Before she took the stage, the actress Faye Bainter said, "It is more than a plaque of gold. It opens the doors of this room. It moves back the walls and enables us to embrace the whole of America, an America that almost is alone in the world today. It recognizes and pays tribute to those who have given their best, regardless of creed, race, or color." It was at this point that Ms. McDaniel walked from the back of that Coconut Grove restaurant past the table where her fellow Gone with the Wind castmates and studio executives were seated, that she historically tore down a barrier, making it possible for Black actresses to be seen and recognized at the highest levels in our industry for their contribution on film. And it would be another 50 years before another Black woman would win an Oscar, that extraordinary woman being my dear sister friend Whoopi. And still more than a decade before the next historical milestone with Halle's win as Best Actress, which for more than 2 decades remains the only. We have Jennifer, Monique, Octavia, Lupita, Viola, Regina, and Ariana. 10 actresses who are makers of history in our industry. I call their names to acknowledge every one of them this evening for being beacons of possibility and hope for little Black and brown girls who aspire to one day pursue the dream of becoming an actor. When acting took hold of my heart, there was not a clear path to what success could look like because there were so few Black actresses in prominent roles in television or film. For me, those trailblazing actors like Ruby Dee, Diane Carroll, Cicely Tyson, and Rosalind Cash, they were my North Star and my guiding light. Proof that while the road may not be without curves and bumps, there was a way to fulfill what I believed deep in my soul was my destiny. So it was that standing on their strong, spiritually fortified shoulders that I often was sustained. And I thank them for every sacrifice, every doubt, every disappointment, every rejection, every triumph that I know they experienced along the way, because had it not been for their resilience, continuing to fight through their fears and the uncertainty and their willingness as they fought for every role, I would not have had a representation of what was possible for me. But this honor isn't just for or about me. What I hope this moment means is that we are taking the necessary steps toward a future in which it is the norm, not the exception, to see and embrace one another's full humanity, stories, and perspectives. This must be our goal, and to always remember that there is room for us all. When we stand together, we win together. To my fellow Black actresses, fill your hearts with courage and strength, because regardless of what you may think or see or feel, your contributions do matter. Take comfort knowing that your performances have given hope, offered a different perspective, and for others, just pure joy in a time of need. Never allow fear, frustration, or disappointment to get in the way of the blessings that are divinely and deservedly yours. Remember who you are and who our ancestors intended you to be, us to be. I proudly share this honor with women who stand up when they are told to stand back, who speak up when they are silenced, who remain determined when they are told they are defeated. These women represent those that I've had the honor to portray, as well as the everyday woman who surround us and inspire us to keep striving. And to everyone in this room, I say, when it comes to what we do, the decisions we make, how we embrace one another, how we should support and lift up one another, always remember that the stakes are extremely high, because history depends on us. Why? Because we are the lens through which future generations will see themselves. And my prayer is that we leave this industry more enriched, forward-thinking, and inclusive than we found it. A future where there won't be a first or an only, or suspense around whether history will be made with a nomination or a win. I have faith that one day, someday, the celebration and recognition will be solely on the performance and the performer. Because at the end of the day, we all just want to have the opportunity to do great, meaningful work. Maya Angelou said very wisely, people will forget. They will forget what you said. People will forget. They will forget what you did. But people will never forget the way you made them feel. To all who have been on this journey with me and supported the films in which I've had the privilege to play, it is my profound honor to have been able to make you see and feel through my work. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. And still I say, the best is yet to come.